Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. Today we're going to grow some very interesting vegetable. Sometimes people refer to these as an herb, but however you guys want to call them. These are called Peperomia Pellucida. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'll put the word on the screen. They're also known as shining bush or silver bush or whatever other names there are out there. These are grown in a lot of the tropical areas, like in Southeast Asia. In Vietnam, people call these the crab claw vegetable. But anyway, this is a very delicious vegetable. It's very easy to grow in the tropic area, and it just requires a lot of moist. It grows like a weed, basically, because these little seeds here, they're very tiny. They would fall off, and then a new plant would just grow in its place. And if you look at the plant, they're very transparent. So these are very tender, and the whole part of the plant is edible. I picked this a while ago, so it's a little bit, it withered a little bit. But you can eat the entire part of the plant. Just take it out, pinch this part off the roots, and then you can throw it in the salad. They're very nice, and you can just eat it raw. It's a very nice plant to grow, and they do really well in containers. Today what we're gonna do is we're gonna grow this in a solo cup indoor because it's December 5th now and it's extremely cold outside. These are tropical plants, so they will not grow outside. To speed this up, I already gotten some soil. So what we're gonna do now is wet this down really well. This is just regular potting mix for seedlings that you can just buy at any home improvement store. So I'm just gonna go ahead and wet the soil down really well. You want it to thoroughly soak the soil so that it can be semi-wet. Okay. And what we'll do next is we'll take some of these seeds here and we'll just sprinkle them on top of the soil. They're very small, so it's really hard to see what I'm doing, but what I'm doing is pulling these seeds off. Let me see if I can show it to you closer. See, those are the tiny seeds there. They're very small. And just sprinkle them across. Now, when you grow this, you want a larger container, but for the purpose of showing you guys how I'm doing this indoor, I'm just going to use this tiny one. And just spread the seeds all over the top of the soil. Okay, I'm not sure if you can see it, but the seeds are all spread across the surface of the soil. So what I'm going to do now is give it another spray of water. And then we'll take a little bit of soil and we're just going to cover the seeds up. You don't need too much. Okay, that's about good enough. Then, because these plants love moisture so much, what I'm going to do is take a Ziploc bag and just cover over the top. Like so. This will keep the moisture in and you don't have to water it very often. And then I'm going to put this under my indoor lights. It should start to sprout in a few days, but I'll let you see when that happens. Alright, it has been 12 days now and we have some progress. Check this out. The plants are starting to sprout. You can see the little thing right there. There are two actually. There's one in the little corner right there. In a few more days there's going to be more of them that will start to come out. Since I still have this dome over the top of the cup, the soil is still very moist, and as I mentioned earlier in the video, these plants really like moisture, so you don't want to let the soil dry out. Every now and then, take a look at the cup. If the soil seems dry like that, even though it looks like that at the top, the bottom should still be okay, but do not let the soil dry out because these plants will not thrive well with dry soil. Alright, so that's the progress in 12 days. I'll come back in a few more days, a week, and I'll let you see what happens next. Okay, it has been exactly 25 days now, and my crab claw plants are growing really well. They have pretty much all sprouted and making nice progress. These plants are very beautiful, and they do like some shade, and they also like moisture. So if you have a place in your garden where there's some shade and lots of moisture, definitely grow these. They're very easy to grow, and the seeds are very easy to collect. You just drop them everywhere and they'll grow. Another good thing about these plants is that after the season's over, the remaining seeds will fall into the soil and they will stay dormant until spring again. So you have a continuous life cycle, these plants that keeps growing and growing every season. So that's pretty much all there is to growing crab claw plant. I hope you try it out, look it up and see the benefits of these plants and how wonderful they are. I hope you enjoy the video. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave it below, and thank you for watching.